Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're in for a fun one. We're going to be stealing our opponent's things and then sacrificing them for a big benefit. And there's a lot of cards that do both of those things. So let's see what we're going to be playing with today and if it actually works. Alright, so let's start with cards that steal things from our opponents, which are going to be Furnace Rains, which is the best one here because not only does it steal a thing, if you get to connect on your opponent's side with combat damage, you actually get to create a treasure as well. So that can help us for the next turn, which is fantastic. We're also going to play Bloody Betrayal for a couple copies because, again, steal a thing for 3 mana, we get to do something. Now, it creates a blood token, which is less exciting, but does still mostly do what we need to do. Now, on top of that, since we can't always steal their things because we don't want to waste that many slots in the deck because those are bad against some matchups, we do get the option to make them just sacrifice things. So to support that, we're going to be playing Fatal Grudge. We sacrifice a creature. They have to sacrifice a creature. We get to draw a card. And the fun part about this is this also works alongside something like Braids. We sack a creature. They have to sack a creature, or they lose 2 life and we draw a card. And again, this is all kind of like something to do after we steal the opponent's stuff, right? We also have a Yara. A Yara can sacrifice a thing, and then they lose that much power, life equal to a creature's power, then you get to gain life. So that works for that. We also have Body Dropper, which is a card that, this is the first time I'm putting this into a deck, but anytime you sacrifice another creature, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on Body Dropper. Or you can just pay a red and a black, you sacrifice another creature, Body Dropper gains menace until end of turn, which also puts a +1/+1 on it because it has a triggered ability. So that's also really good. We also have Corrupted Conviction. We can sacrifice a creature for 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Now, the fun thing about that is if you go back to Furnace Rains, remember that we can attack, we can connect, make a treasure, and then while we still control the creature for 1 mana, we can sacrifice that treasure, sacrifice their creature, get 2 cards. So really good when we get that to happen. Now, we do need some fodder if our opponent doesn't necessarily have stuff, so we could still move things forward. We're going to play Cult Conscript. This is a 2/1 for 1. Pretty nice. There's tricks where we can get it back into play, things like that, so that's not bad. Does come into play tapped on turn 1, but that's not really that big of a drawback, all things considered. And then we have Jadar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia. This is just going to make us a zombie every turn, which we can use for a ton of things. Also, because of the way Decayed works, you actually are sacrificing the creature, so this also triggers Body Dropper. So just something to keep in mind there. Otherwise, we do have a Shieldred, because Shieldred's great. We also have Atsushi, because Atsushi's great. And we're going to try out playing a Ziatora, just because it's a cool way to sacrifice things, and we'll just see what happens. But otherwise, y'all go enjoy these games. And if you'd be so kind right now, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. That helps the channel out so much, and y'all have been doing a great job. Also, if you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, like always, and we'll talk about updates and changes based on what we learned today. Or you can just get it down in the description below. Just look for the blue arrows. Have fun, and I'll catch you on the back end of the video. Ooh. Alright, we'll keep it. I think we're just going to do this so we can guarantee Braids on 3. I think is the safest thing to do here. Get this down, get us a zombie. They might try to kill Jadar here. Nope, it looks like they are not. So let's go ahead and go with this. No attack. Actually, we'll attack with Jadar. And then we'll just sack this. Oh, they don't stack to where Jadar because they're both at the beginning of upkeep. Oh, interesting. That is damn good to know. Okay. We learned a thing, team. Yeah, we're just going to attack, I guess. We'll go with this. Probably gets countered. That's okay. We have other plans. Yep, makes sense. You know, I am going to go with this. And just so you know what, have damage. There's a Body Dropper. We got that. That's kind of cool. Let's play a Body Dropper. See what the opponent wants to do about that. Then we're going to attack. And in the turn, I don't think we really do much else here, honestly. Just kind of force the opponent to do something. All right. Pass. Sure. I mean, they gained a lot of life there, and that's a legit thing. Guess I could have played the console script, but I just assumed they were going to have like a sweeper or something there. All right, they're going to shuffle some things in. Sure. All right, I'm going to do something that's a little silly here. But I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to sacrifice that now. Because it also grows the body dropper. Oh, these notifications. Okay. Then 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think we do anything else here. I think we just go with this. Then end the turn. Like this. Opponent goes to 2. Can I play this? I can. Look at that. Okay. Everything gets exiled. Depopulate. Sounds good. Where we try to roll out more things. Looks like we just can go with this. Actually, Taurus has another creature, so I think we just roll that out anyway, though. Like, why not? Sure, sounds like a plan. That's cute. We can play a land this turn still, so do that. Oh, I should have done braids first, because if they just have like a make disappear. Oh, well, we're going to get this anyway. So yeah, that's game. Because we can just sacrifice braids. Yep. There you go. Works for me. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll keep this and see if we can turn this into something. Okay, let's see. We get Body Dropper early. I don't know if that's a card we want early, but it's a card we're going to have. Now, this isn't bad, though, because we can, like, Furnace Rain, steal a thing. Excellent. That's exactly the type of card we're looking for. So we just play that. We steal this guy. We attack, get ourselves a little bit of life. Get the treasure. I'm going to use the treasure to sack this thing. Get some cards, grow our body dropper. Good, I was going to say, hopefully at least one of our cards is a land, which it was. So that's good news. Another naturalist. Another steal effect. Excellent. You love to see it. This was perfect. Alright. And again, we'll sack this and we get to keep a treasure this time. Alright. Body dropper showing up, trying to get some work done. Oh, we got the other steal effect. Look at that. Okay. Alright, and opponent scoops. Oh boy. Alright, let's keep it. I mean, we have multiple things that could cause the opponent's problems, so let's see what happens. And Jadar Fatal Grudge is kind of nice. It does a little bit of something if we're in a pinch. Alright. Making some bodies. And they've got... Oh, we might have a dead Jadar, actually, from the looks of things. Yep, he gone. Not totally surprising, though, to be honest. You know what? I am just going to attack for 2. I want to hold on to that token just in case. And then I'm probably just going to draw during their end step. Though, yeah, because this is a sorcery, so that's fine. Alright, they're calling human. Yeah, we're going to do our best to try to get rid of that. See what we get here off this draw. Ooh, not a bad card. Doesn't help us a lot right now, but it's not a bad card by any stretch. Even if that had been a land, we could like steal Jadar, get in there, get a treasure, and would have been able to use the grudge. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. I think we do this anyway, though. Alright. See if we find a land off the top. Okay, and the draw was indeed a land. It comes into play tap, but that's okay, because we don't have anything else. That's not true. I guess we could have played Body Dropper, but this is fine. 'Tis fine. Are you really going to deal with my little cult conscript? Is that causing that many problems? I mean, cute if it is. Okay, we're finding lands. They don't have access to any true blue mana at the moment to counter anything, so that's good. I guess they could flash something in here? Nope, that didn't happen. So, are we just Shieldred? Go for it here? Alright. I mean, it seems as good as anything. I mean, probably gets a Fateful Absence or something, but it's alright. We could live with that. We have future plans, so it's not the worst thing. Catilda. Yeah, we're definitely not going to let you keep a Catilda opponent. That's bad for business. That card, however, is great for business, as it turns out. We can steal Catilda. Also could use her for mana, which is cute. Don't have anything I can do with it. Oh, they get a protective card for her? They're playing Surge of Salvation. Hey, you know what? If it works, right? Can't be mad at it. Do we go with Body Drop here? Opponent's been stuck on mana, so I'm not even going to give them the opportunity. I mean, good on them. They made us waste 2 cards, but if they're behind, let's keep them behind. Alright, so now next turn we can play Body Dropper, play this. Oh, now we can't. I mean, I guess technically we can. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is 6 mana. Sure, I guess. Seems reasonable. Do they have another one? That's the real question here. They don't. Alright, good to know. Too bad this comes into play tapped, because would have been able to do some things here. Oh, I needed that extra mana. I forgot. This cost an... Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I wasn't thinking about Thalia's trigger. Or ability. That sucks. That's my fault. I'm going to lose this because of that, actually, y'all. That is terrible. Yeah, I messed up. Badly. I deserve to lose this. That's a dumb mistake. Alright. I mean, they are at 8, so it's not out of reach, but definitely something I should know better. Alright. They didn't have anything to deal with Shieldred, so that's some good news for us. Ooh, okay. What do we take here? I guess we take Lagrella? Is that what we're looking to do? Alright, I mean, that frees up our body dropper, huh? I mean, targeting Hajar does nothing because they just sacrifice it. Okay, so if we attack with both of them, I mean, they could have another Surge of Salvation, which would be a little bit gross, I'm not going to lie. It would be a bit disappointing. So, I think I only attack with this. Surge of Salvation sadly does put the brakes on us a lot there. Because otherwise they could take 2, go to 6, save both their creatures. We lose Shieldred, and our hand's pretty rough at that point. Alright. Get a treasure, and then since the opponent didn't kill it themselves, we'll kill it. Get our dude back. Get some cards. Jadar is nice. Get to play an untapped land, play Jadar. Alright, end of turn. Then on our turn, we could pump Body Dropper, giving it Menace. Okay, you got it. Do we want to sack that? I think so. Alright, sure, I'm in. Why not? What else are we doing, right? Okay. That works too. So we Furnace Steal this. We attack. Actually, I can't play this yet. Huh. So I sack their thing. This becomes a 4/4. I can play this, sack it, kill. Alright. This is a little bit complicated. I think I'm overdoing it here a little bit. But 'tis what it is. Get to put that into play. We get to attack with all of these, actually. Because they have to double block the body dropper. Yeah, I mean, I guess we deal like that. like, doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can sack and save your other creature. That's the best thing to do here. I mean, unless you just really want to kill off body dropper. But at this point, I'm not sure how much it matters. Alright. What's the damage? Yep, opponent's at 1. We are good. We have way more than 1. And we just attack with everything. Sure. Sounds good. Forgot to give my dude Menace, but doesn't really matter. Opponent dies anyway. Whew. Alright. We need some bodies to go with these spells. That's the issue we're faced with right now. Because Yara is not the card we want to be sacrificing. Unless we're just really in a pinch. Duress. You get some things. Fatal Grudge is good. You get Bloody Betrayal. That's good. I mean, the problem is now, because of the Ayara and everything else, opponent kind of knows what we got going on. At least I would assume so. Ooh. Interesting. Would not expect them to choose that, but cool that they did. Yeah, I mean, I guess we try to attack. Kind of unfortunate, but, you know, is what it is. I mean, the worst part is I'm going to play a Yara here, but I really just expect the board to get swept. But our hand just doesn't do enough of anything for it to matter. Alright, they had to make disappear anyway, so it's fine. And a cut down. Sure, that works. You got it, friend. Yep, got a duress. And, yeah, we're just going to attack, I guess. Nah, let's cancel the attack. I might actually want to use a spell down the line. Could be making tokens out of those, but we'll see. Celestis works. Cycle that. Oh, no. No, deck. Not like this. Man. Alright. GG's. Like, I'm not even going to play this one out. We're now too far behind. Whew. Okay. We're going to keep this, but, whew. We're going to need some help for this to come together the right way. Oh, it's going to be vampires, huh? Okay. Neat. Alright, we're taking 2. Here comes the socialites. Yep, that's usually the case. Alright, so I gotta figure something out here. If this is gonna let us gain a treasure, we might be better off just playing 2 body droppers this turn. Yeah. I'm willing to attack there. I could have played, you know what? If I was going to attack, I should have just played them both, because that counts as sacrificing, and I could have had bigger body droppers here. Oh, I'm actually only on turn 3. Oh, for some reason I was thinking it was 4 mana turn. So it didn't matter anyway. This is the better play for us here. Okay. That mattered not. I was thinking about something I couldn't even do. So there you go. I goofed that all up. Including playing my lands wrong. So, like, I did myself no favors. Alright, cool. We take it. Another socialite. Nope, but a bloodcatcher. It's actually still pretty good, though, for them. That helps, but I don't know if it helps enough because we did not get those body droppers down last time, which probably would have just died anyway. Okay. So here's what we gotta try, I think. I mean, not much else we can do. I mean, we're gonna take a pile of damage here, I guess. I mean, 6 in the air, so we can still block socialites, I guess. If push came to shove. Even if they had a removal, I mean, we could just toss a Jadar, because we have an extra one. Oh, they're using Takenuma here, though. That's good news. That's real good news. Their hand is weak. We got a shot. Alright, we go to 6. Nope. They want to stop us. They said, we are too powerful and mighty. Okay, let's... Gotta steal one of these, because we can't block those. Okay, that's it. We'll come back. Yeah, so here was the thing. I was going to attack there with everything but Jadar. So the opponent has no good blocks. If they try to block a body dropper, we'll sacrifice something. Whatever something is. Could be this. Could be the Voldaren Bloodcaster. Who knows? And then just put them in a bad situation. And if they block... They're kind of in a rough spot here, because if they block their own thing, they lose 2 creatures, effectively. If they don't, then I'm sacrificing that. And then they're still taking 3, probably 4, 5, going down to 9. Our body droppers are going to get bigger. And Jadar's going to make another thing. So, yeah. The way the opponent started, I thought they were going to wreck us there. But I will take that win for sure. Sure. A little peculiar start here, but not terrible. Okay, now it's kind of terrible. Alright, get in there. End the turn. Alright. It's not going to be worth it for us to play anything. Well, we can't cast anything, really. Just attack with this guy. End the turn. Wedding announcement, sure. Sacking this. Not great. Not great. But we could have done a lot worse, I suppose. This is tough, too, in this matchup, because you don't really want to waste a Shieldred just playing it out, because you'd like to be able to make them sacrifice a Planeswalker, which they likely have, or even catch them late in the game with a bunch of cards in their graveyard. Like, that would be a thing. But, I'm not too sure how this is going to end up now. I guess we're just going to go with this. Alright, so they had to make this appear. I'm just going to play along. Let them Wandering Emperor this. So I'm assuming that's the case. But at some point, you just have to say, ah, well, you got it, you got it. And if they do, maybe we could sneak down a Zeotora. That'd be cool. Use that to kill Planeswalker. I'd be into it. Well, here comes the sweeper. There's no other reason this is going to happen, right? Yep. No. They just wanted a card. Dang, got me. Got me, opponent. Well done. Well, was not expecting that, actually. See if this resolves. Attack. I mean, this is now where we lose that sushi. Oh, well, to a March. I guess that's cool. Hey, it means there's no Planeswalker incoming, so I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, there are currently no good creatures to return. Alright, Liliana it is.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Ah, one of your friends
Okay,
has to leave.
you got it. Another wedding announcement. This is cool, but not great. It just doesn't do enough. An opponent got rid of a Planeswalker. They didn't even want to get rid of their tokens. Is this just another Liliana? Because otherwise, that's a weird decision. Probably is. No, it's a Teferi.
Faced with tragedy, even observers.
Ooh. And they just drew a card. Can we try to win here?
That is an interesting fact.
No, we can't. They have tokens and other stuff here. So we get to resolve the Zeotora. question is just what do we do with it? Because stealing their creature doesn't do enough here. Opponent only has 3 cards in their graveyard, so Shieldred doesn't have much of an ability. The trick here is, like, if we attack, they double block. Do we care? If so, we actually don't get to use... Oh, we actually can't cast Zeotor here because we don't have the green mana. So that takes that option off the plate. Alright. So let's just do this then. And then, I guess we'll attack into this. Because, I mean, they have to double block Shieldreds. I mean, you know, it's fine, I guess. Alright, then we're just going to do that. Because, I mean, I got nothing else. I mean, that's just, like, Liliana protection. But we're not in a good spot here. And I considered just attacking the opponent, but my concern was if I did that, then Teferi makes a token, it was going to be very hard for us to get through, I think, for a win. And I mean, I still don't know if we're going to get there now. But, I mean, considering they didn't play anything, I don't think it's even possible. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just not enough here. Yep. All right. GG's. Okay. Let's see what happens. Whew. Oh, boy. Usually green-white is a signal of enchantments these days. Fortunately, we have Corrupted Conviction, so we can steal a thing, get treasure, sack it. Unless they just Ossification Jadar, which is also legit. Nope, they did not. Okay. Well, we have to try to not let them have anything important here. So we're going to attack. Connect for 5. Get our treasure. Sadly, we'll be using our treasure to get rid of their Jukai Naturalists. And get 2 cards. Okay, whew, I was like, I'm hoping at least one's a land. I was about to get real scary. Though now I do need another sacrifice effect. There's an Ossification for good old Jadar. Makes sense. Good news is, opponent did not do much there. So let's go ahead and get this down. So if they do play something worthwhile next turn, we can steal it and sacrifice it to the body dropper. Especially if it's Calyx. Oh, it was not Calyx. I see what you're doing. This is if it goes to your graveyard from the battlefield that turn. Okay, cool. So, this is actually really nice because the opponent set us up with a big attack here. So we get to steal this. We get to attack with everything. Actually, I'm only going to attack with these 2 because they could still have something just exiles a body dropper next turn. Connect for 8. We're going to sacrifice this. Alright. Oh, so because... Yeah, they still get it because both those went to the yard and it triggers. Wow, I thought it triggered during... ours, but we sacrifice it. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Wedding announcement, sure. Don't hate it. Opponent's at 8. I'm trying to think how this plays out. We sacrifice... Yeah, that's not enough. I was just thinking about Zeotora sacrificing this, dealing damage, having the treasure, but like, then what? You know? Sort of what this feels like. So I think we attack with body dropper no matter what. Yeah. Here's an interesting idea too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We play this, we fling the body dropper, puts the opponent at 8, or for 5. We do generate 3 treasure. So if the opponent spends their mana to get rid of Zeotora here, we actually end up having Atsushi plus Betrayal, and this gives our own creature haste. So we'd be able to just come over the top anyway. But it looks like they don't even have an answer for Zeotora. Okay, they have Audacity. That's not going to do it. All right, cool. We'll take it. Oh, this is bad. that was real bad. Let's keep the scrap one of these because we kind of want all of our other cards. Though, of course, if I never get to 4 mana while holding Atsushi, that's going to feel real bad. But, you know, can't really do much about it. Because we can't not play these cards. Though we did get a Furnace Reigns, which does help us get extra treasure. So something to think about. Ooh, Feldon and... yeah, no blocks. That's cool. We go with this. And we just attack because we're not blocking with Jadar here. That's a non-starter. Alright, pretty sure we're just taking 5 because they're not going to let Ayara live if they have burn spells here. That's not likely. I mean, lightning strike to her face right now. Or even, what's her name's, the 5 damage thing. But it looks like Ayara's dead. To be expected, though. We'll just play Atsushi and try to hold the fort after that. Is this legit a no burn spell hand? Whoa. Okay, no blocks. What is even happening right now? You can't let us keep Ayara, right? No, they don't have it. Okay. Alrighty then. This is wild. Sure. I mean, we'll sack. Get to gain 3, so, I mean, seems fine. Wow. What is their hand? This must be like Land Raiju incoming or something, right? Or a Shivan Devastator or whatever. It's got to be on that level or it doesn't make sense. All right, there's a squeeze. Squeeze pretty good here. It's Mentor. All right, that all makes sense. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd be at 7. Sure. I mean, seems like the right thing to do here. Oh, that's also not bad. Man, options. I want to test something here. I'm going to put full control on. And attack with this. And see if I can sacrifice it on the stack with the decay trigger. No, it doesn't even let us. Okay. Fair enough. I was wondering about such things. Alright, I guess we'll just do this. I should have done Enrica first anyway, though, so I could flip it, and then we're able to get extra life. Because I could have put it on the lifelink side by transforming it. Because we could just die here, actually. Depending on the spells they have. Alright, Bloodthirsty Adversary, but there's nothing in the yard, so that's fine, I guess. My opponent's just going to come with it. Okay. We are going to pass and then block something. This is going to block Squee. This is going to block something here. This could trade. So 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is why having that extra 3 was going to be a big deal. We got to block a 2 with this. As much as I want to block a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just have to hope they don't shoot us for anything. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to gain 2 and hope that's enough. Can we... That's... Yeah. Well, we can only deal 7 to them next turn. Oh, that's not true. We could play this and flip it. It's still 7. Math doesn't change. Alright, those are the blockers. Opponent wants to lightning strike me. So we're going to go to 4. And then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let that resolve. That's going to put us to 4. I'm just double checking math here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we go up to 9, minus 3 is 6, so we would die. So I'm going to sacrifice. Target the opponent, sack this. And we'll take spells, because it's the only way we can probably win here. Oh, why wasn't one of them a steal effect of some kind? Doesn't matter, though. We're still alive. We can attack for 5, so it's all good. But, 2 lands on top. That's gross. Alright, cool. We got away with 1. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep it. This is not the fastest hand, but it is a reasonable hand of sorts. Oh, that's going to get real bad, though. That's going to get real bad. Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that shuts off Furnace. That keeps us from doing a whole lot here. Yep, no attacks. This is going to hurt. Yeah, Braids is going to be pretty bad if they have the 3-mana veteran. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I mean, we have to steal that now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Yep, we got to take it. Okay, finding some mana, so that much is good. Let's... I can't sacrifice it, though, if I steal it, so that doesn't help us that much. This is real bad. This is real bad. Okay. Just gotta hope they don't have Brutal Cathar. Our hand was definitely not good here, so kind of unlimited options. Needed some type of sacrifice effects, and yep, there's a Cathar. Alright, GG's. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Jadar. Can you do it, friend? Ambitious farmhand, you got it. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. I think we're just going to do this. And then no attack. We're going to sack this. Alright, sounds good. So this is where Braids goes away? Because I would totally understand. Yep, lay down arm. Sounds good. And a Fateful Absence. Oh, a Destroy Evil. Alright, cool. That works too. Alright, well, opponent just had it all here. We didn't have any good plays there, unfortunately. Good on them, though. You gotta have it. So one thing we can hope to do here is just get enough damage in here early. But opponents at so much life, I don't think we're going to get there. In the turn. Especially if they just Sunfall here. Though we can steal their Sunfall token once it becomes a thing, so I'm like, maybe there's some value there. We'll see. Alright, how bad is it? The good news is Body Dropper could shrink their thing a little bit. Oh, ooh. That's not terrible. I don't mind seeing that. We could steal that, get us a little bit of value. Let's try, because that seems like a whole lot of fun. I'm going to give my Body Dropper Vigilance. Yeah. In case a Wandering Emperor were to show up. And I think what I'm going to do is just use Body Dropper's ability here and leave up 1 mana just in case we get another steal effect or some such. Because we kind of really want one. In the turn. Also, cool that Body Dropper will have Menace, so the opponent would have to deal with that too. Alright, they got to 6 mana. Yep, that is a thing. So they're gonna activate. We're gonna sacrifice the token. Oh. Oh, really? That's all they're gonna do. Well, here's the thing. If we draw cards, can we draw something that allows us to potentially... That's 6 count. Well, we can only attack it with 1 thing, because that's that dumb ability, too. Alright, I guess we just let it go and come back. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but didn't seem like fighting over it was the correct thing to do. But this, unfortunately, does not give us a steal effect that we really want. So let's go here. And, I mean, I guess I could have done this first, just because I possibly could have found something for that. So that's a little disappointing, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright. We got a land. That's not the worst thing. No attacks in the turn? Okay. Alright, I'm going to sacrifice this. So they can't choose that for us. And then I'm going to also sack the Jadar. So they have to choose one of the Body Droppers. Okay, that didn't feel too bad. I mean, it's not the greatest play we ever had, but at least did something worthwhile there. Okay, what are they doing? And Wandering Emperor is still a thing we have to be worried about here with this Body Dropper, unfortunately. They didn't immediately like ossification or anything, so that was good. Getting that into play is bad. That's real bad. Oh, gross. Alright, so what's the play here? Get at Sushi, sacrifice at Sushi, but that doesn't really do anything. They end up gaining a bunch of life next turn. I guess all I can do is hope to steal something here. I mean, if I had something to steal a thing, that would have been nice. But that doesn't really do anything for us, unfortunately. Yeah. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. We had an opportunity, just couldn't do it. I guess there was a world. I mean, okay, let's say they gain 7, so they're 14. We could theoretically still...
I'll handle this one.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So they go to 12. If we get something that steals a Seraph, we could attack for 11. All in the air. Don't know if we could find another point. It would be very difficult. That's definitely not going to get us there. Oh, boy. Yeah, we just drew blanks here at the end of the game. I mean, this is kind of all we can do, really. I mean, have to be... Are those it? We steal Seraph, steal the other thing, attack them for exactly 12? Gross! What? This is so sick! Give this flying? What? What?
He's on fire!
What? Oh! Oh, that is so insane! Oh, that's so good! Okay, after that last game, I just figured it was time to quit. We ain't gonna get better for that as far as the finish. That was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so one of the things I did notice is while it was cute to try Zeotora out, I don't think it's actually the card we want. So I think you're not going to see Zeotora in the final list. I think another thing, too, is if we just stick with just red-green lands, these don't come up that often, but there's sometimes when they come up and you really need to be able to play something on turn 2 or turn 3 or whatever, and this is just slowing that down for no reason. So I think we could cut those, cut the Zeotora. We're at 61 cards anyway, so we could just go down to 60, which I think is totally fine. Body droppers were a little better than I thought they were going to be, actually, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Enrica needs to be another Shieldred. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's options here that we can look into, still talk about. But for now, we've got 4 Corrupted Conviction, 3 Cult Conscript, 4 Jadar, 3 Body Dropper, 3 Fatal Grudge, 3 Ayara, 3 Braids, 2 Bloody Betrayal, 4 Furnace Rains, 1 Enrica, 2 Shieldred, 2 Atsushi, 1 new Shieldred, 1 Zeotora, which is going to get cut, 6 Swamp, 1 Takanuma, 2 Mountain, 1 Sekinzen, 4 each of Glatcleave Cliffs, Haunted Ridge, Sulphur Springs. Currently, 3 Zeotora's Proving Ground that will likely just become 2 Mountains and a Swamp. Yeah, so here's the thing about this deck. While those games were super fun and interesting, and we did lots of crazy stuff, I would say this is not necessarily a great deck to play on the ladder, unless you are running into a lot of creature decks. Even if you're running against like mono red and things like that, this deck actually isn't that bad. The problem, though, becomes if you're running into a lot of the mid-rangey or control decks, right? Because your steal effects aren't going to do a whole lot. You're going to be really reliant on like Jadar getting the tokens and then being able to sack those for bonus effects. Like you kind of have to hit certain cards every time in those fights. You can slowly whittle down their planeswalkers, but that plan's just so bad for you for the way the deck's built, so not going to get those matchups. But do decent against other creature-based things, so, you know, kind of take a toss-up there. Now, there are some things we could change, maybe play like Shieldred's Edict and those similar type spells to fill out some gaps, and that could help a little bit as well in some of those actual fights, so something else to consider. But just keep that stuff in mind if you decide to play the deck. It is a hell of a lot of fun, though. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Phyrexian Plague Lord. Mostly because this card is long forgotten by a lot of people, unfortunately. Such a good card because you can just sacrifice a creature, give any creature -1/-1, which is super powerful, and great if you have some type of creature token generation factory on the table. But you can also sacrifice this card itself to give something -4/-4, which is great. So you can often get rid of whatever creatures you need to with this out, and it is a big body of its own, so it's not like it's a pushover just in combat by itself. Now, if you do just want to pick up one of the cards to try it out, I'm going to be surprised this costs you more than 50 cents in a lot of places, so not a bad pickup if you just want to test it. And if you enjoyed today's deck list, but maybe you're looking for a different type of Rakdos deck, well, we have this other one we tried and actually works good with no ban cards included as well. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.